And have you ever experienced a problem that people have been living here for a long time and they have mental problem, or some kind of sexual harassment because people, like some men, they want to have sex and they don't have the women to have sex with and they try to run after the women in the camps? Have you experienced or heard some story like that?
There is so many stories, but you know, I am not close to those people, and I don't want to give them chance, especially people who live in the camp for the men. You know, I am very far away from them. I don't have any contact. I always take care for myself and my son. Yeah.
May I turn off for me? Yeah. Yeah, and so I heard from some women that they said they have been experienced sexual harassment, and also people become having the bad mentality because they have been kept in the camp for years or many months and they don't have enough money to go out, and transportation is expensive. What do you think about this?
You know, because I know one woman, she deported last Thursday, April 16. She lived for 5 years in Sandholm with her daughter. She don't get any money. 5 years she eat in cafeteria. Her daughter, even when she go to Danish kindergarten, they don't allow her to get money to make her own food. And she always use cafeteria food, so that was painful story for me. And our kids, the one from other family, I and this woman, we are the one live long time in Sandholm, and our kids several times the man they treat them for to take in their house, and once the police catch one man, he called my son and her daughter to go his bedroom. After that, somebody saw them and they inform us. We informed for Red Cross office and they call police. They catch this man and they take him to prison. So this is not safety place to live a normal life.
Do you think the place not become a safety place because people get isolation and get cut out from the real society? That's why the behavior of people get wrong. Or what do you have any ideas about that? Because this is what I heard from other people say like this.
Immigration service, they don't have to put all people together, because especially here in Sandholm there is many criminal. They have different story, and family and newcomers, all these people, they live in the same place. So that's not the right, as I see, as I know. So especially kids, they need a special place. But right now I am the one here in Sandholm for a long time. All the other people, they get house outside. The newcomers, they move to another camp.
And do you have, how much money do you spend per week or per month to go out to transport before you get a free unlimited ticket from New Times magazine?
Depends, you know. For example, if I pay from my own money, I'm not going to Copenhagen. When I go to New Times, only when I get that ticket I can come to Copenhagen area. But if I want to come by myself, it costs me a lot of money, you know. That's not enough for transportation. So just I used to go Bicky Road or Alo Road. I pay to go and come back 50 kroner for one day.
In 1 month, how long, how often that you go out to Alo Road or Copenhagen?
Copenhagen every 2 days a week to trampoline house. In Alo Road, 3 days a week maybe I go. Oh, yeah.
You are in which phase and how much money do you get per month?
The past 3 years I get phase 2, like 2,400 every 15 days. Now I asked yesterday job center, they told me I am in phase 3, so the next pocket money I think I get less.
So because in phase 2 you get more money than phase 3, and so you can have money for transportation, so you don't have to be in town all the time.
For transportation. That's
no,
what
no.
you get.
I mean,
yeah.
I mean that you have money so that you can take that for transportation as an expenses to spend. So partly you spend from here. Am I right?
Yeah.
And so now your budget was cut because you're in phase 3.
Yes.
So you have only 700 something.
Yes.
Does it affect your life? How does it affect your life from not being able to go out oftenly from the camp and go to the society?
It's not because of to go outside, you know, when you get less money, if you have child, your child, he needs so many things, you know, like clothes, shoes, food, especially now my son, he go to Danish kindergarten, so he must be the same with other kids, you know, he doesn't be different child. And so now when I get less money, I'm so worried and I'm so thinking what I have to do for my son, about his food, about clothes, what he need, because when I was in phase 2, you know, whatever he like, whatever he ask me, I buy for him. Any material, toys and colors and papers, whatever he need, and I will take him also to playground. So I spend much money for my son. So now when they cut the money, it's a big problem. And he use also the Danish kindergarten. So I don't know how can I buy clothes, nice clothes, shoes, something like that.
And I want to know about do you understand how can you explain the feeling of yourself of being isolated from the Danish society?
Mama! Mama, I catch you.
Okay. Can you explain how you feel isolated? ก่อนพาเพื่อนไปข้างน
Play
อก
outside.
พาเพื่อนไปข้างนอก
No, give.
พาเพื่อนไปข้างนอก Okay. So I would like to understand, like, because now most of the time you have to live inside the camps and only like 5 days a week or 6 days a week that you go out to the Danish community, right?
Right now, you mean since I start new times?
No, before.
Before, you know, 2 times I can come to trampoline house because I get ticket.
Yeah.
And the other time here in Alo Road or Vicky Road to visit my friend.
Yeah. So my question is, do you feel very isolated being in the camp and not going out? And how do you feel that?
I don't like to spend the time in the camp because here is boring. There is no friend, there is no anyone, you know, always you have to share your story, and so I always like to go outside to spend time with other people and friends, and my son also, he doesn't like to stay here. All the time he like to go outside.
So can you explain what is the difference between camp life and the Danish community life?
The camp life, it's not life, you know, like you are in prison. But when you get house outside or when you get paper, it's totally life is different. Because your son, he will get many friends, and you also, you will get neighbors and many peoples, you know, you can have friends or neighbors, and then you have to share all the communication with other people. So totally life is changed. It's camp life is like prison.
Thank you very much. And What would you like to tell the immigration service of how could be the solution for asylum seekers who are suffering in a camp's life at the moment?
Yeah, immigration service, as I see here in Denmark, especially here in Denmark, the system is not only me, other asylum seekers also, they are complaining. It's not the same system what they have. And the decision also what you get, people, you know, they come from the same place, the same nationality, but the decision is, you know, it's totally different. So I didn't see they have like one system or one law. Everyone who is holding your case, they decide by their own idea. That's what I see as I live long time in Denmark. So I don't accept that law. It must change, and it's not my complaint. It's all asylum seekers. I contact in trampoline house and other people. I ask how is the system immigration service. All of them, they said people who hold our case, they decide by their own idea. Even I get that. Yes.
And as you said, you also in Norway. Did you ask asylum there or how?
My case, the first time it's treat, my asylum case treat the first time here in Denmark. But the past 4 years, my case was Dublin case. I was Dublin. So they in Denmark for a long time they treat to deport me the place where I've been before, but they don't get chance. So they open my case here in Denmark, but they treat me very bad.
Can you explain when you said they treat you very bad, especially about to like isolate?
Yeah, because you know when I came to Europe, I am not coming by visa. I'm not coming for visiting somebody, or I'm not coming like tourist visa. They know I come by plastic boats, and I'm the one surviving from the sea. That's on the computer system. This is my Dublin case. They know that, and I tell all my true story. And I've been different country, and this situation, you know, sometimes you cannot remember, sometimes you can make many mistakes in your case. So because when I've been in Norway and Greece or other countries, when I arrested every border, so they collect all that information and they find some mistakes. Because of that, they don't believe my story. I'm sorry for that. But it can happen for everyone, you know. It's mistake, you know. Everybody cannot make a clear the past, my life or my story to explain for immigration service. You know, I pass a very, very hard and terrible life. So I'm sorry what I get the decision from immigration and from court.
Okay. So I got now. Okay. Final is do you think between about to fix the problems and about isolation, that people don't want to stay in the camp because the camp is a place where a lot of criminals going on and people are not the real friends and community, as you said. If there are two solutions between the free transportation to everyone in Denmark for asylum seekers and the camp try to organize as many events and to go out as they can. Okay, what would be the suggestion?
You know, I'm not complaining about transportation because this is not the asylum seekers' problem. Asylum seekers, they would like their case to treat on short time and the right decision. That's what I want. I don't care.
Yummy, baby.
ไอ้กบมาบอกให้ออกไปข้างนอก
No, we'll go play on
อ
giraffe.
อกไปเล่นข้างนอกมาทำงานอยู่โอเคป่ะโอเคเดี๋ยวเจอกันโอเคโอเค Okay, sorry, can you start again? Yeah.
For me, the transportation is not a big problem. I would like to treats the case on short time and to move me out from these camps, because it's more enough. Someone to live with a child more than 3 years in Sandholm.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're
And I
welcome.
hope your case will be treated in very short time and you will know the result soon. Yeah,
I
thank you.
hope.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So the last question you